Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making a type of Ogbonor soup. Yes, I said a type of Ogbonor soup because there are different ways of making your Ogbonor soup. And today we'll be making one of those different types of Ogbonor soup. So let's get to it. We have some assorted and some beef in this pot. So we're just gonna go in with some onion, some seasoning, and because I need my stockfish to get cooked and really soft, I'm just going to go in with my stockfish, and then I'm going to add my garlic powder to boil this meat. You know, garlic is not just healthy, but it also helps amplify the taste of the meat. So it's very important. So we're just going to turn the meat. Remember that we're not adding any water to this meat because the meat produces its own water, its own stock before you need to add some additional water. And then I'm just going to add some salt to taste. We're going to allow it boil for 3 to 5 minutes so that it produces its own stock and then gets half cooked. And at this point, you want to make sure that it is on low heat so that it doesn't get burnt. You know that there is no additional water. This is just the meat producing its own water, its own liquid. So you just have to make sure you wash out and then don't allow it get burnt. Okay, so if you've ever added tomato liquid into your meat while boiling it, please let me know in the comment section because this is quite amazing. It's changed the entire taste of the meat. It was so good. Please, you need to try this out as well. So you just turn everything to combine it all and then cover it. And so for the tomato liquid I talked about, what I did is after grinding the tomato, pepper and onion together, I boiled it, and when it was almost dried, I put it in a sieve or a filter, whichever one you have, and then the liquid came out of it after about 10 minutes. It was a thick tomato paste, and I had my liquid. And although at the top of the liquid was light, so I had to drain that away. I had to throw the top part away, leaving me with a thick one, which I added to the meat. And the meat tasted heavily. I wouldn't lie, you need to try this. So back to our meat on the fire. You wait till the meat is cooked, and then because this is a one pot dish, you're just gonna add in your fish. I'm using bala, and in my area we call it okporoko. To think of how much I begin to love this fish. I used to really like mackerel. I used to be the mackerel kind of person for almost every local meal. But now I'm just stuck with this pala and I'm loving it. I already put in my dried prawn, so I'm just gonna stir it and then allow it to boil for a little bit. Add in my Cameroon pepper and onion blended together, and then I'll just give it a quick stir and cover it for it to properly boil together. After about 5 minutes, you come and check on it and then make sure it's boiling properly and it's not burnt. Make sure it's not burnt. We have not added any water to it. At this point, you can add your palm oil to it, stir it, and then leave it to boil together so that the palm oil gets really cooked, and so that you can have the perfect taste. You don't have it slapping your mouth like we say it. After which you cover it and then leave it to boil for about 5 to 10 minutes when the oil is properly cooked. At this point, my kitchen is smelling amazing. The aroma from this soup is everywhere in the kitchen. So I'll just add my crayfish, grounded crayfish, of course, because I already put in my dried prawn, and then I'll add water The quantity of the water depends on the quantity of the ogbono you're going to use. I know in this video I've said ogbono and ogbolo together. So I'm just wondering, is it actually ogbono or ogbolo? Because in my locality, we call it ogbolo, but generally it is known as ogbono. So please, what's it called in your own place? Is it ogbono or ogbolo? Now back to the cooking action. We've added our ogbolo. You see, here I go again, calling it ogbolo, ogbono, whichever. I know you understand at this point. So we add our ogbono and then we stir. We give it a quick stir it, because we need to avoid lumps, and that is why it is necessary to stir it after adding the ogbono for this particular type of ogbono soup. And then, because I've added the ogbono, I have to leave it for a while and not cover it at this point, so that it doesn't become light. I don't know if this is a mint, but when you cover ogbono, it becomes lighter, or anything that draws. I think okra too. So it becomes lighter. So I do not really cover it when I've added ogbono or okra to my soup, to the cooking. In the cooking process, I no longer need to cover it. So I just stir. You can see now that because we stirred it initially, after adding the ogbono, it doesn't have any lump, and this is boiling so nice. Guys, look at this. Look at this dish. So you allow it to boil on low heat. On low heat, take note, for about 3 minutes, after which you add your leaf of choice. Some people use ugu, others use green. I choose to use bitter leaf, dried bitter leaf for this meal, because um I don't want a lot. So instead of leaving it plain, I'm just gonna sprinkle in some dried bitter leaf. And because I love the way it looks on the dish after it is cooked, that is why I'm using it. So we stir, and then we allow to simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then your soup will be ready. So just watch this, the way it's going to look like. I told you I like the way the dried bitter leaf looks when the food is ready. So I'm gonna zoom in so that you get to see what it really looks like. You can see the way it's looking right now. It's really nice. I like it. I don't know about you. You can tell me if you like it, or you're gonna try it on the comment section. And then our soup is ready. To new subscribers and then existing subscribers, my very own lovers, I hope you like this. Thanks for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I drop a post. Bye.